Hello everyone and welcome back to another unboxing for the new CX line coming out from Takara Tomy for the Beyblade X. So the CX line is the customized line, so basically there's like more customization options now, right? You have like a lock chip, the blade and an assist blade. So like these parts are interchangeable with the other CX line base. So yeah, there's like new parts, new things. I'm super excited for this, right? So we have the blade, right? The blade now is made out of like 3 parts, right? The lock chip, the blade and the assist blade, and then we have new Ratchet 660, and also we have the Vortex, right? So it's kind of like an opposite direction cyclone. So this for the right spin, and so let's not talk anymore and let's get down to unboxing this baby. Alright, so CX-01 DranBrave 660 Vortex. Alright, so this is a starter set, comes with a launcher. Alright, so let's get down to opening this thing. Let's go. Alright, so out of the box we get the launcher, the skill up guide and upcoming bay information, and also this is the packet. Alright, so let's get everything out of the packaging. Alright, so before talking about the parts, right? So let's look at the skill up guide. Alright, so the skill up guide also features like an upcoming bay that's launching on the April 26th, and this could be the one that there has been leaks about was it a Pegasus Blast or something. Could be, looking at the shape like it's 3-bladed. And anyway, look at the skill up guide, right? Alright, so it's asking you to use the elevate, the 960, and then we have the Doran Arc barrier. So it's asking you to use CX-01, 02, 03, the lock chip from Drumbuster, the Wizard Arc blade, and then the assist blade from Perseus, right? If I remember the name correctly. Right, so of course they are going to ask you to try this because they want you to buy all 3. Anyway, let's talk about the blade and the parts. The first thing that everyone is interested in would be the blade itself, right? Because now it's like highly customizable. You can change the assist blade, you can change the main blade, the lock chip, right? And so the one thing that I really like, right, is like this decals, it's already printed on, so I don't have to deal with stickers. I'm sorry for the people who enjoy pasting stickers on their bay, but yeah, like stickers is really not my thing. I'd rather just take it out and immediately start playing. Okay, so anyway, to dismantle the bay, right, you can manually just turn it and then just take everything apart. Alright, the other way is like after you put in, after you aligned it, using this, right, putting this in, right, you can use your bit to actually just turn it to lock it, right? Just put it in, turn, and you locked it in place. Right, you can use your bit to actually unlock the lock chip. Right, interesting. So you can lock the lock chip like this. Okay, so anyway, let's dismantle the whole thing. Alright, we have the lock chip, the main blade, and the main blade, right, is the metal. These parts I have, this looks really thin here though, and like this is your drum sword blade, right? So I do have a drum sword here. Okay, not really the drum sword, but it's kind of like a smoother version, and it's going up, and yeah, so it features a 3-bladed design and it's wider. Right, it's definitely on the wider side, so as you can see, it's actually like bigger, so it has more area to hit your opponent's bay, right? And then we have this, which is the assist blade. The assist blade, so it's going to be turning in this direction, so assist blade will help you punch your opponents, I guess, right? So because this is the first time I'm actually seeing this, how this assist blade is going to help in battle. Alright, we will have to test it out in the stadium just to see what it actually does. Alright, is there a difference in orientation? So let's say if I rotate it like this, yep, the blades will still be in between. It's actually a very good design. Alright, so no matter which direction, it seems like, yeah, it seems like it will just be in between. Wow, symmetry. Okay, and then lastly, the lock chip. Alright, so this is the thing that holds the blade together. One of my biggest concern with the CX blades is that this part here could potentially get damaged, because like let's say you have a blade like drum buster, right? It gets wedged in between the plastic and it just pries open the whole thing. I mean, that could happen like if it's a assist blade from like Wizard Rod or something, right? So sorry, Wizard Arc. So there is a blade that we will open up in another video to see how the blade and the assist blade looks like, right? And so this is the lock. Oh man, this is kind of bothering me. Let's change the orientation. Should it be here? No? Here? Here? Yeah. Alright, looks better. So I can manually lock it in. Yeah, looks like we... Yeah, so this looks like it. And then now we have the first... Let's look at the Ratchet, right? This is the first 660 Ratchet. And... Right. Looking at this, there is an overhang on 3 parts of this Ratchet. Alright, so this part doesn't have it, this part have it. So the weight seems to still gonna be more skewed towards these 3 points. Alright, because of the overhang. And personally, I'm not really a fan of Ratchets with overhangs like this, because if you were to accidentally launch in a bad angle and it hits the extreme rail, your bay is gonna burst. Or like if some bay managed to hook onto this overhang. However, the 660 overhang, right, seems to be really forgiving, because it's not like straight like the 260. It's actually pretty rounded off here. So after a few uses in the stadium, it should get rounded off. So 660 Ratchet might be really good on some of the UX or even BX bays. Alright, so anyway, let's just put this together. Right, so the overhangs do line up with the main blade, but what if I tried it in the other opposite direction? Okay, so you can put it off the blade itself, so you're going to spin in this direction. Actually, looking at this, right, my personal recommendation, I would say put it somewhere off the blade center. Because if you're smacking into someone, right, at least you have this to protect your Ratchet, right? It's going in this direction. If you're going to put it under the blade, well, there might be a chance that you might just skip over and then hit the Ratchet. But I mean, again, this is something that you have to discover for yourself, how you're going to place the Ratchet. And then finally, we have the bit. This is the Vortex, a right spin. Wait. Yeah, right spin. So that means as it spins, right, this jagged edges is going to dig into the stadium and then just helping it, move a lot more aggressively on the right spin. Because if it's on the left spin, right, it's actually smoother. Like the smoother edges will help spin, so it's like a bit more conserve your stamina, but it doesn't move as much. But this is basically the right spin version of Cyclone. Okay, so putting it all together, this is how the bay looks like. And in comparison, right, this is a Drum Sword, the anniversary edition. And yeah, it's definitely, the CX base is definitely gonna be a bit higher. I'm actually surprised that the difference isn't that big, but it kind of looks like this bay is on the wider side as compared to Drum Sword. Yeah, so anyway, let's get down to weighing the parts and see how heavy this bay is. Alright, so this is for everyone who is curious about every individual part, how they weigh. So firstly, the lock chip. The lock chip is 1.74 grams. The main blade itself, it is 31.19 grams. And then the assist blade is coming in at 4.65. And so with the combined weight of the assist blade with the full blade, it's coming in at a hefty 37.61. Yeah, this is gonna hurt. And then we have, let's see, the 660 Ratchet, 6.16, 6.15, yeah, 6.15. And then finally we have the Vortex bit, 2.14. Alright, pretty standard bit weight. So the only difference is this bay, pretty hefty. And now for the weight of the full bay. Coming in at 45.93. Yeah, actually pretty decent weight. Okay, wait. Let's try it again. 45.92. Yep. Alright, so pretty decent weight. Now let's put this in the stadium and let's see how this bay fares against some of the current bays. Let's go. Alright, stadium test. So before we start the stadium test, right, just a gentle reminder that the channel membership is open. So if you want to support the channel and help me get like a new camera for front facing stuff, right, so yeah, think about it. And anyway, test launch DranBrave.
I thought it was Perseus Brave.
Oh yeah, Perseus Brave. Yeah, anyway.
Perseus Brave.
Yeah, Perseus Brave. Perseus Brave S 660V. Oh my god, the name is getting so confusing. Alright, anyway, 3, 2, 1, go. Ooh, as expected. With the vortex movement, yeah. I'm vibing with this vortex movement, yo. So Cyclone is gonna be going the other way and then vortex. Heck yeah. Alright, so how does it fare with a tilt launch? 3, 2, 1, go. Right. Definitely needs some getting used to. Like it's a bit heftier, but like on average, I actually try to weigh this against like a normal bay. Surprisingly, almost the same weight as a drum sword with this entire, like even with the assist blade and stuff. Okay, so now let's do some test battles. First things first, let's see how much attack power this thing has. I'm gonna put it up against Wizard Rod, and helping me today in this video is G3. Yay! Alright, so let's go.
Alright. First, let's do some flat launching.
Flat launching. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh.
Ooh. Attack power, as in the pushing power is there. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, Wizard Rod survives. Okay, so I'm gonna go for like even more very aggressive launch against the wizard and see if I can burst the wizard. 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh.
Good hit. And it seems like the overall blade is like a bit taller than Wizard Rod, right?
It's
so
really
I'm
not uppering.
So I'm not really going under for the attack. So now let's trade bay. I'm gonna run defensively. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Ah! Almost there. I think it needs to be lower.
Yeah, I think overall this blade will benefit on a lower height. Yeah, I want to see if it's even possible to burst. I will just do like super tilt launch. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
It's not hitting very low.
Yeah. Okay, so as you all can see, right, like the blade, because of the height so far, right, he struggles to go under to try and scoop up the wizard rod. So more testing with the combo will definitely be needed to see if this I can build something that goes against wizard rod. So stay tuned to my live stream. That I will probably do on Tuesday. Anyway, let's put it up against another attack bay and see how this survive. So of course we want to go up against the Drum Buster, right? So DranBrave versus Perseus Brave against Drum Buster. Let's go.
Oh, I hate this naming convention.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, that's wrong. Oh wait. Oh my god!
Oh my goodness. Alright, so the combo for the Drum Buster is 160 low flat.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
The stamina. So
low
fast.
flat though.
Okay, let's see. 3, 2, 1, go.
Cool.
Okay, so it still have power to push things out. So positioning. Okay, one more try with the Drum Buster. 3, 2, 1, go.
Alright.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so surprisingly, not too bad against Drum Buster if you know where to place your base in the stadium. Okay, and last thing I want to try is how will this bay fare against the Cobalt Dragoon 160 Elevate. Against a left spin bay. Okay, so gotta go this direction. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh!
Good revival from the over. But like after that big hit.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh, we're gonna have to buy a lot of these.
Yeah, definitely have to buy a lot of this. Wow, that was
Oh.
okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Very aggressive. And
Wait.
Cobalt Dragon
Oh,
is
come on,
busted.
bust it.
Bust!
Bust
Come on.
it. Bust
Cobalt
it.
Dragon has
Bust
bust
it.
Bust the thing. Come on.
Bust it.
Bust!
Bust. Bust.
No!
No!
Oh, I like, come on, man! Come on, man! Oh. Okay, so anyway, these are the few test battles against the popular meta Wizard Rod, Drum Buster, and also against the Cobalt Dragoon E.
Definitely not stock.
Yeah, definitely not the stock combo. Definitely need to find something that makes this work. So anyway, on to the conclusion part of this video. Okay, so for a little secret extra info for people watching this, but actually the assist blade, there is a height difference in the assist blade. So take that into consideration when building your combos, because you see there is a difference in the height. Okay, so conclusions. What I feel about this bay. So far in the stadium testing, right, like it really feels the CX bay is definitely taller than the UX or the BX bay. And like for example, like this bay, maybe this bit, they will probably do better on the lower bit if you're going for like the undercut and stuff. If your opponent is using a CX bay, then probably don't have to worry too much about that. But against the UX and the BX, right, because do bear in mind, right, there's a parallel release with BX, UX, and CX. So that means all three lines of the Beyblade X base, they are all competitively viable with each other at this point in time. So as seen in the test footage, so it doesn't mean that its CX is going to be super good. There are still bays that it struggles against with, and definitely we'll have to mess around with this a bit more just to see what combos I can come up with to make this work. And yeah, like the assist blade is definitely something we will be having to buy quite a bit, because against some of the base, yeah, look at this damage right here. Yep, well, actually it's a pretty big hit. Right, so this damages is going to be normal. Okay, so anyway, is it worth buying? Yes, because it's definitely a new line, right? So something for you to try with new bits, new parts. It's 660, but like the overall performance definitely needs some tweaking, right? So if this video has helped you in some way, in any way, shape or form, right? So do considering subscribing to the channel membership. Think of it as buying me a coffee every month, and it will go towards helping me film better content. And if you have any thoughts about this bay, do leave it down in the comment section below, like what combos you would like to see me try during my live stream testing. Okay, so see you in the next one. Stay tuned. The next video, Wizard Arc unboxing. Alright, so catch you in the next one. Bye bye.